We together.
Thank you so much, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I salute each and every one of you, men and women of goodwill. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. As you come, do well to
We together.
invite your brother, invite everyone into the studio. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. I salute you from here, and I salute everyone that have been standing, everyone that have been doing one thing or the other to make sure that our freedom achieved. I salute each and every one of you, those that share, those that have been doing everything for freedom, that are breaking every oath to make sure that this fight continues, to make sure that the liberation movement of the Biafrans continues. I salute each and every one of you, Biafrans. We have a video to look into, and you will be the judge why the Biafrans have decided that nothing will make them no jubit, even step an iota on the decision for liberation. This video speaks volume. I'll be bringing out some points from this video that you, and at the end of the day, you will be the judge to know if this is a country or a contraption, to know if this is a place where somebody can say that this is a home, or is this worse than a jungle, a place that everybody need to run for is their life. That is what I want you to see this morning on this video. I want to show to you, and with this video I will align it with the video I wanted to analyze for us yesterday, but because of the bad network, in as much as the network is not that good, but now at least people can hear me out there. So as long as the network can carry us, let's move. Listen to this video and you will align it with what the Biafrans are doing and what our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is doing. I want to salute him for the great work that he's doing and for the things he's doing for the Biafrans. If you have not voted and you're here, a Biafran, go and vote. Go and vote. It doesn't take a thing to vote. You're not paying money. Nobody's collecting money from you. You're not going to queue on the line. You're not going to leave your business. You're not going to abandon anything. At the comfort of your home, vote for your freedom. Vote yes for the Biafra liberation, for the Biafra self-referendum. And if you have money to trade with the Biafran coin, what stops you? Go and start trading our Biafra Bank, the Biafran Liberation Government, the Biafra Republic Government in exile, is giving almost 18% more than any other existing banks, even any other coin that you have ever traded with. They are giving 60, so it is a plus to you. So please go and start trading with our Biafran coin. I salute each and every one of you as you come in. Do well to share, like, and subscribe. Look at this video and pay close attention to it. Look at this video that I'll be playing and pay close attention to it. As your close attention, listen to every words that will be coming out from this man's mouth, because I will be analyzing it, and you will now align it with the second video you're looking at. Then you will now ask yourself and know whether whatever this man is saying here is realistic, whether whatever that he's saying here is a fantasy, whether whatever that he's saying here is a deception, whether whatever that he's saying here is truth or false. You will be the judge at the end of this video. And I'll bring to you, I have not forgotten that a video that I said I will analyze. I will bring it up. I will align it. Everything that you'll be seeing here, I will align it with what that idiot said. Then you will be the judge at the end of the day. My sister Diana, I salute you from here, my sister. You are always there. I salute you for everything that you're doing, for sharing, for always coming to grace the studio, to make us know that there are people that are there standing shoulder to shoulder with the Biafrans. I salute you, my sister. May Elohim continue to bless you and every other person out there listening. Mazi. Okay, greetings, all Biafrans, all the genuine, more especially the genuine freedom fighters. Our sister Diana is greeting each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Diana, and I hope that I'm coming out clear. Is the voice breaking? Can you respond? Voice breaking, or is it clear as we are going into what we have this morning? Listen to this video. Listen very attentively.
Hand in hand will make Nigeria better, and indeed the entire nation. We together, working together hand in hand, will make Nigeria better, and indeed.
I want you to ask Musa. I want you to ask Musa, the CDS, who and who will join hands together to make a terrorist state better? Yes, okay, thank you so much, Diana. Who and who will join force together to make a terrorist state better? And when you call on we together, we put hands together, and you will make a repented terrorist, a country that sponsors terrorism better. For 60-something years of independence and 100 and something years of existence as a contraption. Margaret, my sister, you're welcome. Margaret, it's been a while. I salute you from here, Margaret. You're welcome, my sister. Elohim bless you. You're welcome. For 100 and something years, you have not. For 60-something years of existence that you said you have independent. 60 years of the paper independence. You have been peddling this unity for 60-something. And my father told me, a child that grows to 40 years and his character was not defined, you cannot specifically say, this is who this person is. This is who this person is. That person can never be defined anymore. A man who efulefu, nye onye rugoro arọ that's 40 years. Somebody that is 40, clock go 40 years. Man, anything there's nothing you can use to define this. This is who this person is. This is who this woman is. This is what he does. This is what he can do. This is what he cannot do. Forget about it. Okay, you traveled. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hope you bought something for us. You're welcome, my sister. Chinanya, you're welcome. You're welcome, my sister Chinanya Funa. You're welcome for always being there. May Elohim bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Chinanya. I salute you from. Greetings, Biafrans. One love keeps Biafrans together. No going back at all, no matter what we move. No matter what we move. Yes, my sisters, Chinanya, no matter what we are moving moving forward. Thank you so much. Nigeria is 60-something years. A man of 60-something years should have grandchildren. A man of 60-something years should be writing his wills. A man of 60-something years should be telling his children and grandchildren story of what they fight, what he have overcome, the things he have done, the things that he is encouraging his children not to do, and the things that he done that he's regretting. His positive lives and the negative ones. Decisions that he made and the decisions that he made that transformed, that was positive, that added to his life. A man of 60-something years should be in the corridor. A woman of 60-something years should be at this corridor of decisions and telling his people or her people what to do and what not to do. But Nigeria is 60-something years of independent. No, nothing to show for it. Nigeria have not even known. It's still in the womb. I'm telling you, Nigeria has not even been delivered. In as much as they are functioning like a state, like a contraption, Nigeria has not even started working. The contraption is crippled. And ndị Igbo si na ọwụ na nwa mbụ agaghị ije na nke abụọ ya agba ọsọ. This man for 60-something years, the lies and deceit of unity in diversity that have killed everything. They have been peddling this unity in diversity for decades. And the more they peddle this unity in diversity, the terrorists are taking over our land. The more they peddle this unity in diversity, the terrorists are finding safe havens in our ancestral land. The more they peddle this unity in diversity, the enemies are taking over our land. But here he is, telling you we together, we put hands together and make the contraption better. How can you make a state that harbors that as in ndị Igbo si n'ebe ọwụna na-agwọ odo anya, ebe ọwụna na-eme ọgwụ anya, ose ekwesịghị dị nso ebe a. Dibịa ọwụna na-agwọ odo anya, o kwesịghị ka e were ose bịa nso. But these people, where we are trying, well, people have tried in the past to see if we can actually remedy the blind eyes of Nigeria. But the people, these same idiot that is calling that we together, or putting hands together, can make the contraption better, are the ones that are bringing pepper, bringing all manner of things and putting in the drugs that we are bringing to to make the eyes of the contraption to clear. Our internal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, he went the same route, seeking every now and then what herbs, what remedy can we give to the eyes of the contraption, to the eyes of the zoo, to see if they can see, because they are so blinded that they are all trooping to a ditch and they are not seeing it. He offered the remedy, he offered the drug, he offered the antidotes to this very blindness by saying, let's restructure. This is an antidote that will open the eyes of everyone to the talent and the strength you have embedded in you. But so long as we all lopsided, that we all remain the way these people came and lopsided us together, we will never achieve anything. Every one of us will be lazy. We will never know to do and when to do them. And very soon, as they have started killing our people in the north, this killing will never stop. Odumegwu Ojukwu looked at these factors and said, let me remedy the situation. Go on. This is the remedy to this blindness of Nigeria. But go on, listen to the British oligarchies and say no, that Aburi will not stand. And Ojukwu said, if only way you want us to unite together, just like this one is saying, putting hands together, coming together, that is the same call. Go on, call on. That's the same call that's beckoning on. That's the same thing former President Olusegun Obasanjo championed for. That's the same thing that the former President Buhari that died, that was now fighting, languishing in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. The same thing he championed. Abacha championed it. Everyone that have come on that seat championed it. And since the time they are championing this thing in their blindness, abandoning the antidote that Ojukwu brought, abandoning the antidote that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought, abandoning the antidote that Simon Ekpa brought, the more they abandon this antidote, the more they languish, the more the people die. What is that antidote? Let's all go to the way we were before the British came. Let everyone return to his father's house and put your father's house together. Let Oduduwa return to their father's house and put Oduduwa land together. Let the Biafrans return back to their father's house and put their father's house together. Let the Arewas and Kwararafa, let all the ethnic nationalities that have been trapped in this contraption, let them return back to their father's house and put their house in order. This is the only antidote that will make this blind eye of the people to clear. And many of them, with all their strength and their muscle, because of the corrupt system that have been injected in them, because the corrupt of the contraption that have fed them over the years, because of the corrupt and the criminal system of Nigeria that have elevated them to live a luxury life that they never knew. They never knew that in this life they would live such luxury life. That is why this man is calling on everybody to join us together and make the contraption work. A place where they are recruiting terrorists into the army, into the police, into the navy, into the custom, into everything. A place where a commander believes that a terrorist can even come to be a president. That is why you see Shetima there. That is why you see Drug Lord there. That is why you see everybody there. But the antidote that we are bringing, that you must have to get, you must learn a lesson. A lot of things have happened to you that you learn a lesson, but you're not learning the lesson. This man that is talking here is also fighting the same people that he wants you to come together with. In his own village, he's fighting them because he knows that nobody is in Nigeria and nobody is coming together. This call that he's doing now is just to make those that he's working for feel good that actually he's doing his job and he will remain as the chief of defense staff, as the CDS. He will remain as the chief of defense staff because he's still in the business of deceiving the people and propagating lies to the people. That is why this man is calling for togetherness. The togetherness is not as a result that once we are together, that you will now have a job. That once we are together, you will now have a good school. That once we are together, you will now have industries that will employ you as a graduate. That a lot of things good will happen in your life. No. Why they are calling you to come together, remain your docility, to remain in your stupidity, while the atomization stress continues. That is calling you for togetherness. Because what is after the contraption, they don't know any way around it. This man, the channel television, says that what is happening now, that is only the Minister of Information will know what to do about it by going to Finland and brokering peace with the Finnish government for them to extraordinary rendition Mazi Simon. But that is the outside that there's nothing within his power that can do. This is the same man that is calling you now and telling you that we together and you and who together? In a place that a certain people, which are the Biafrans, can never be a leader. In a place where the Biafrans must prove their loyalty to a certain people. In a place where the Biafrans must prove their loyalty to the caliphate, for them to believe, where they must convert to Islam, for the caliphate to believe that actually this one can serve their interest. In a place that the interest of a particular group of people must be served, for the British to be satisfied and you to serve the public, because they know that as you're serving the public, that you're not serving the people, that you are serving their interest. That is a contraption that this man is telling you, that we together will do this and do that. Let's listen to this man for you to understand the concept of this we together. We together is that many of them are threatened that if Nigeria should disintegrate, that many of the evil and the atrocities, that the abominable things they have committed, they are going to answer to the people on those atrocities and the years of impoverishing the people, while using the resources that they will use to better the life of the people, lavishing it abroad, it in different banks, and driving luxury cars, sending their children to the highest school in this wide world, paying a lot of money, while your own kid cannot go to school, while your own kid cannot even afford 2 square meals a day. Let us go on with this. Let's see what the CDS is saying. Let's see what he's saying.
The entire nation. To the perpetrators of this violence who seek to sow division and fear among our people, this from me will not wither.
I want you to ask that these perpetrators killing in the north, he's telling the perpetrators, which are the terrorists, he's saying that their resolve will not waver. I want you to help me ask Musa, what is your resolve? And this resolve that you've been having is that your past CDS, past commanders, past soldiers, those commanders that have been there, brutal and all of them, those that you succeeded, those people that have been having this same resolve as you, and yet have not been able to quench the activities of the terrorists in the north. But if any television station to and give fake promises to those that believes in you and those that want it. You are here telling, oh, the perpetrators of this crime, that you're going to do this and do that. These same terrorists have made you to bury, during the time of Burutai, over 1,000 soldiers was buried overnight. It's still there in the media. Over 1,000 soldiers were buried overnight. Many of them, their loved ones didn't even know that they are dead now. Many of them have been lied to, that their loved ones were sent for excursion, or were sent for a course in abroad, were sent for one thing or the other, or one mission or the other outside the country, that is going to take time for them to come back. And these people are still living in these lies that their loved ones is still alive, not knowing that their loved ones have long gone in RIP. This is the man that they are handicapped before the terrorist. There's nothing they can do. This is the man that commands his soldiers even to give shield to the terrorists. These are the same people that repent terrorists and put them into the army. The same people you repent and put it in, what right do you have to threaten them? Any Nigerian force does not have any right to threaten the terrorist. The only thing they should be doing, since they are repenting them, is to come openly and tell the people, you know, these people, we cannot fight them. We cannot do anything to them. Just like what happened last week, just this last week. Military base was taken over in the north. And the video is there. I played the video here where one of the commander was telling his boy, stop crying. It's not time to cry, because it's not yet time to cry. I analyzed the video here. Because more crying is coming. These people has getting everything that they want, and they have seen that there's nothing the corrupt Islamic country will do to them, because they are fighting to occupy the people's ancestral land, to grab land for them. So the same jihad that have been planned over the years is what this bringing. So there's nothing they can do, because it's their program. It's their program. It's like people making profit, it's Biafrans making profit in a business. So these people, the more they kidnap people, the more they grab lands, they are making profit for those that you think that they are fighting them. That's why somebody made a statement that the terrorist in the north is their own freedom fighter. So nobody should touch them. Shema said that whenever you Sheikh Gumi said that anytime you call these people terrorists, that you should pamper them. You shouldn't use any of those words, that you should be using words like bandit, criminals, and all that. That is the type of words that whenever you call them terrorists, that they will now start acting like terrorists. This is the same country that this man that have never done one thing and they concluded is threatening that they will do this, they will do that. How many, you ask this man, for these years, how many terrorists have you been able to apprehend or neutralize or brought to book, or that is serving a prison term, life imprisonment now, because of the wickedness and invading your land, because what is going on in Nigeria in the contraption today is an invasion. People have invaded the territorial integrity of the contraption and invade this, and those that had this ambition of taking over Nigeria as a safe haven where they will now stay and plan their jihad for the future. This is the same country where this man will always come on the TV to tell you how they are going to do this with this one, deal with this one. But let me tell you, whenever you hear them talk like this, they are not talking to those terrorists. The people they are talking to are those that are fighting against the terrorists. Whenever they talk like this, they don't talk to the terrorists. They were not talking to the terrorists. It's not the terrorists they are referring to. The people they are talking to is the Biafrans. All these things that this man is saying, he's saying it against the Biafrans that are withholding the hand of the terrorists, taking over the land of the indigenous people, because Biafrans that are being the shielding every other indigenous person in this contraption. Remove the shield of the Biafrans, Nigeria will be run over. Africa will be run over. But the strength of Africa now is what the Biafrans are doing, what is going on in Niger, what is Burkina, in Mali, and many countries. What is happening today in Amazonia, bone of Africa today. How is about 7 or 8 countries that are in this continent of Africa? Africa will go down. If you leave Africa in the hand of people that reason and talk like this, Africa will go down. I want you to mark all these things. Listen to this man again.
Together, working together hand in hand will make Nigeria better, and indeed the entire nation. To the perpetrators of this violence who seek to sow division and fear among our people, take this from me.
These people will go and listen to, if you listen to this speech, you will know that this speech was copied. Is either copied from the army, from the general, from the US general speech, or from the Israeli general speech, or from the they will not, they don't hear the language of the Russians. If not, I will also tell you they copied from the Russians. The only people that will say this and you will listen to them is the US soldiers, US generals, Israeli generals, that they are not going to back down on their resolve, fighting terrorists. And you will check their track record, their past record, what they have done in the past. He's only a man that has a track record of what he's done in the past, achievements, what he's achieved in the past, will tell you that he's not going to back down on his resolve. That is to say that what I've been doing in the past, fighting the terrorists, bringing them to judgment, bringing them to book, I will not waver in doing those things. But you don't have any track record. There's nothing you have done in the past. The terrorists have been beating you and taking over your camps, taking over your military bases, taking over your military barracks, taking over all the hard works and all your tanks, everything. They beat you, you said, and those troops will be neutralized by the terrorists. Terrorists is currently occupying villages and towns in the north where people are paying them taxes, where you're saying we are not going to waver, we are not going to. What is your track record? You have none. None. My sister Margaret, believe me, all those called politicians in the zoo, Nigeria, and their support, the West knows that Biafra is out from Nigeria and no going back. They know that. That is why every one of them are being taking precaution on whatever he or she is doing. Thank you so much. So it's only those that have, before you say, they tell a man, you know how these things used to be. Retrieve your step. If you should come, if you should come across me, you can do record already. But somebody that doesn't have a track record, you cannot use those words. But these, because of their stupidity and inability to think for themselves, they went to other army generals that are doing well in their villages and in their cities, protecting their people. They will go and copy speech from them, from the speeches that they give. They will go and copy it and give to him, and he was reading it. He's reading it. Because what he's saying is not coming from the heart. If it's something, let me say this. For example, now, you are a university graduate. A university graduate and a primary school graduate. You have somebody that just have his a first school living certificate. A first school living certificate holder and a university graduate, or let me college graduate, whatever, a professor, they don't have the same experience. If you ask the first school living certificate holder to tell you his experience during his primary 1, 2 to 6, he can tell it to you without looking at a paper. If you ask the one that has his O level to tell you his experience from junior secondary to senior secondary, he can tell you that without looking at. He don't need anybody to write it during his secondary school days. Or you tell the person that just have somebody that just entered the university, maybe in year 1 or year 2, to tell you year 1 or tell you his experience as a graduate. He will tell you without looking at a paper. He will tell you what happened to school, how he began to look for this department, that department. He didn't even know where his department is. He don't know who are his lecturers and all that, and the offices. He will tell you all these things without looking at the paper. But that person with O level, because he's not gone there before, he don't know. That person with a first school living certificate don't know any of these. That is how it is. If you're a general that have gone to the army, that have done something to protect your people, that have a track record, that some speech that you'll be giving, you don't need to look at the paper to give such speech. This is embedded inside of you. Say already. Even if they write something for you on the speech, you look at it, you summarize everything, then you pick the point. But these ones will read everything word by word, letter by letter, and everything. They cannot summarize and pick up a point that this is what I want to tell the people. They don't have anything they want to tell you. They just want to tell you what is written for them. And in such a country, there's no future for you. The only feature the Biafrans have is the Biafra Republic government in Eza and the de facto government in Homeland.
Will hunt you down, will bring you to justice.
That is what I just said now. We will hunt you down, we will bring you to justice. How many people have this man hunted down? Apart from coming to Biafra land with their tanks, arms, and ammunition, fighter jet, copter gunship, and what have you. Apart from going to Olo, going to Enugu or Ebonyi, going to Anambra, going to all these places and causing havoc, wreaking havoc, going to the Delta State to kill and maim people. What else has this man done? Going to people, peaceful environment where people are not looking for trouble, coming for plus 1, Python plus 2, Python plus 3, going to an unarmed civilians to go and shoot them. Tell me where this man has ever been in combat with the terrorists and that today they're the terrorists. Go and video. Apart why and shooting gun inside the bush, and they will be telling you, oh, that is them. You cannot see them. You cannot see them. They are afraid. This man tell him to go to Sambisa. Sambisa is to any army, to any police, to any navy. If you drive your helicopter gunship there, they will bring it down. If you fly your fighter jet there, they will bring it down. If you take your tank there, they will neutralize it. If you take anything there, they will neutralize it. This man is here telling you how they will bring them to justice. The other day, you will see a community invaded in Middle Belt, and the army was the one shielding terrorists against the people, that the people will not defend themselves against the terrorists. How is going to bring them to book? But when you now see these people that you want to bring the book, you use your own arm and ammunition, you side the people you want to bring the book against the people that you are telling that we must join force together. I don't seem to understand it. Perception and people are swallowing Emeru Nogo, Emeru Nifenkeme. France are not. We really understand the anger of Britain. The anger of everyone is that we understand what is going on. What's playing out in Nigeria from the onset, when our people choose, even when their children are dying, they chose and said that the life we have seen that is prepared for us in this contraption called one Nigeria is better of dying than living that life. They choose and watch their children die. 6 million of them. They did not give up. And today, with the generations of Biafran that have seen what our fathers saw, said no, that this cannot be. We have learned our lesson, and those that are coming against us will learn a lesson. They must learn a lesson. And those that are choosing to be sabo in this thing we are doing must learn a lesson. Remember, I will still bring for you that video of Ike Rag. I will analyze it here. But I want you to see this. After seeing this, you will not listen to that buffon. Then you will be the one to ask yourself a question. Who are these people working for? And who have they been working for all the time that they are with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? My sister Diana is full of criminals and evildoers that doesn't about anyone else than themselves and their families alone. A country where injustice and impunity is the order of the day. Confused officers. They are doing whatever they are doing deliberately, because what they have is a ground of impunity, where impunity reigns supreme. Our Prime Minister said that the Nigerian state breeds criminals. And when you look around, you see that this is nothing but the truth. Thank you so much, Diana, for that wonderful message. So, what am I saying? Listen to this man again.
And will restore peace and security to every nook and cranny of our.
There have been president their nation for 63 years. The more people cry for peace in their day die, the more they send you to RIP. And let me give you the example, and let me tell you, explain or define what meant by peace whenever you hear him say restoring of peace. The only restoration of peace that these people believe in, Islamization, the contraption that have already happened. That is the only peace that they want to restore. So when you hear them saying that they will restore peace to their dear nation, Usman Danfodio already told them that Nigeria is their forefathers' estate. So this their forefathers' estate, as they know it, that is where they want to restore and install and deep Quran in the Atlantic Ocean. And that is the only time they will tell you that peace has been restored. Outside that he said you want to live in a secular state in Islamic world, it does not work. The contraption called zoo is never a secular state. They propagate that to show you a symbolic secular state where some part in the same state is already practicing Islam. That their police, Islamic police, are arresting some other federal government police that is drinking alcohol. I can just imagine that. Another police that is not. Let me pause a bit. For example, now you are in the United States. You are in the United States. You see a state police arrest FBI. Federal police. A state police arrest FBI. Not because he saw the FBI person committing any crime or in a drug abuse or in anything, but he's arresting him because he's not obeying Islamic laws. As long as I United because two laws and some persons crime. You want a cloud. Go back and start practicing their Islamization. Oduduwas, whatever they choose to do with their own, they go back and start doing it. If a teacher, you're welcome. And you cannot be arguing over something that doesn't exist. So that is literally what this wants. Only to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to court. 500 million naira exchanges and to the pocket of the DSS. The money he used feeding his dog is bigger than the one they are using to feed the image in the present. For those that don't want you to continue in your poverty, since then till now, what have changed in your life? Yes, what have changed? The, the job that you've been looking for, have you got on them. And what they have prepared to do. Whenever this contraption is fighting not to fight that they all directly whichever way he's looking for who is supporting the terrorist. When the people that are supporting the terrorist is there on his the, the, is living with them. The network has started again. It has started again, my sister. I just pray we allow. When he have the shigumis of this world, when he have the aerofiles of this world, when he have the gandola uh, I think the governor of Zamfara State, when he have all these people that are the ones sponsoring the terrorists, and some men in his own army, even himself, and he's looking for the people. You have not been able to smoke out to those ones that you're looking at. Those ones that neutralize your soldier. Those ones that come every time in the television to tell you how the terrorists will continue kidnapping school. That you guarantee. As if name will, as if name will fall on your teacher. Our alliance was made up in it. They form as said. Arms and ammunition you can lay with all be sent to our RIP. Now this thing happened. The army of this boy, of this man here. The same army of this man here that is telling you that if we put hands together, we will wage this war, and they will bring the perpetrators to book, that those perpetrators, no, they will be brought to book. There is something I want you to notice here, that this man is giving information of the people this village that has this is not a bridge. Dear friends, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. I think we're still having technical. We're still having technical issues. Still having network problems. We're going to get over it. So as I was saying, pay attention to that bridge. Thank you so much, dear
We
friends.
together.
Dear friends that are still there, thank you so much for being there. Thank you. May Elohim continue to bless you. We'll get over this. We'll get over it. We'll get over it. So behind that had a governor. This place is not outside this zoological republic. This is inside the zoological republic, where people are suffering to feed themselves. The only bridge where they yam, they bring their this and they go to the market and sell it. They tell them set it up, lay it down. Listen to the reporter, the person that is reporting this incident. He wasn't a journalist. It was this those terrorists that call themselves soldier was reporting this. The bridge has been bound. That is to tell the person that sent them to that place. Because if it were not them that burned it down, what they will say, bridge. You will be given information just like you went to a place now. What you will say is, one of these bridge in so village has been burned down by the terrorists. You will tell the person you're communicating with, those that burned it down, not that the bridge, as if that has a pre-information of that particular thing. That is a meditated something that you have accomplished. You guys have meditated to plan it or how to execute it. That is when you tell the person B. There is a particular something you're talking about, a specific bridge. You hear that that person was not asking him which bridge, because they already know what is going on. The bridge has been burnt down. The bridge now, the terrorists has burnt. Is a make-up to information. The job that have been given to you has been executed. These are the same people that are telling you that they will perpetrate us. Who are the people that burn this? This bridge is burned down that the people will not have any other route when come against them. And before they burn this bridge down, the people that the terrorists that will coordinate, that will carry out attack against people in this village is already there. But when they start the attack, the villagers will not have any place to run to. If you run to this bridge, the other people are already here to finish you up, to send you to RIP. Listen to what this Janjaweed is saying.
Bridge.
Burned down. Which bridge? Bridge has been burnt down. Oh my God, these people. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want you to listen for it.
We guarantee.
Listen from the beginning.
The bridge has been burned down.
The bridge has been burnt down. That they have burned it down. You will hear the tone of this guy, of this terrorist, and you know that they are the ones that did it. No any other person did it. When they tell you the terrorists have done it, the terrorists in uniform did it. And these are the people that the Biafra Republic government in exile and army are facing and fighting in our land.
Ijaha through Adija.
It has been burned down. This bridge, I don't know if you're in the point. The bridge has been burnt down. It has been down. This is the bridge. To confirm it to the people that sent them that their job is done. How many people know you said you're not the one that set it ablaze? How many people do you apprehend that was one of them, because the bridge is still burning, which means set ablaze has just been set up. So that set it up. Who do you have in your custody? Maybe you apprehend one or two of them that will not lead you to the main troop that treated this evil. Remember that this one, this their CDS, this Musa is telling you that how they are going to smoke them out. This one are being confronted, according to them, by those this one is looking for to smoke out. They are being confronted. Them run back to their shell, because they are the ones. You don't smoke yourself out, because the witch bird cries in the night, and in the morning the child die. Who killed the child? Is it the witch bird that cried in the night? Or what? What killed the child in the morning? So there's no way you will smoke yourself out. The terrorists perpetrating the evil, they are the ones in the army, they are the ones in the police, they are the ones in the navy, they are the ones in the air force. They cannot smoke themselves out. So whenever they are sending this type of words out or threat out, they know who they are talking to. Those people that Buhari said is going to teach a lesson, that is going to teach them in the language that they understand the language of 1967, 1970, when they fought a brutal war in our land and they killed so many people. Those are the people that they always refer to. None of them has ever referred anything to the terrorists that are wreaking havoc all over the place. None of them. Not a single one of them. That is why you're seeing this. And you will see some of the villagers, you see some people, or maybe it's one of the terrorists that are using something. They are quenching fire. They are using bucket to fetch water and pour on the fire, because that's a dream there. And you will hear what the terrorists in the army uniform, you hear what he will tell those that are going to quench the fire. There's no fire service. There's nothing. The army are there with everything. But this village has been here for decades. No development there. There's nothing to show for anything. So there's no, had it been there's any fire service, there have not been any fire service in the town, let alone rural areas. The people that their businesses are being burned in Lagos State, the Biafrans, that their businesses are being burned in Lagos State, and even in Biafra land. There's no fire service go and stop the fire from burning the properties of the Biafrans. Let alone this rural area where nobody, that is like an abandoned place. Nobody know that people are living there. Nobody know that such a place exists on the map. Will you see a fire service or firefighters?
Fulani X-Men has burned down the bridge.
Thank God that this one even mentioned something. Do you hear what he said? Fulani herdsmen has burned down the bridge. Fulani herdsmen burned. The question is, where were you all when they are burning down the bridge? Who signal you that the bridge is on fire? What approach did you give? What was your response to it? The questions, but nobody will answer. The only thing I come to tell is that because it's
Yes. No way you can cross. No way you can cross now.
these people, you already has been burnt down. Still telling the person that sent them that the bridge has been burnt down to the extent that there's no way you can cross. So the villagers have been trapped in this place. There's no way they can cross. And if any help should come externally to this village, there's no way they can cross. So the job has been done. So what they are sending them now is you can send foot soldiers that will the village and send people to RIP. There's nobody they rescue to there's no you that they can run out because the bridge has been cut off. The bridge is down now. Nobody can cross anymore. No one will cross.
They are trying to quench the fire, but no way.
They are trying to quench the fire. No, I want you to understand. They are to quench the fire. The villagers have to know the impending danger that awaits them on this village that the army themselves, those that call themselves soldiers, those terrorists in uniform, has set ablaze. They know the impending danger that awaits them. I know everything within their power to see if they can quench the fire. But already, the bridge is already down. And you hear what the terrorists in the army uniform will tell this guy. These two people, those two people are there trying to quench the fire. And the more they're trying to quench it, the more the bridge is going. That they are trying to quench the fire. Not themselves, but other people. People that he don't even want to know. To this extent before they begin to film it to show to those people that sent them. They were here where this bridge was starting. I want you to hear what he to quench the fire.
They are trying to quench the fire, but no way. No way.
They are trying to quench the fire. That is to say, they are not part of those trying to quench the fire. Because if you are there in an incident and you're trying to look for a solution to a particular problem that has surfaced, you will say, we are trying to quench the fire. We are trying to quench the fire. But because they don't even want the fire to be quenched, that is why they said the bridge now and no cross now anymore. They are trying to quench the fire. That is to say, some persons want to make this job that we have done a fruitless one, but already the bridge has been burnt down. They are trying to quench the fire, but they cannot quench it. No one will do that.
That will take a long time before.
I want you to listen to what he was saying.
Oh, okay, no people leave the place.
Did you see it? They are not part and parcel of those that want to quench it. They don't even want the fire to be quenched. If you guys cannot quench the fire, you guys should leave the place immediately with anger. Because meaning them that these people do this thing and all of them, they will succeed in quenching this fire. that we don't want to be quenched. If you guys cannot quench the fire, you guys should leave the place. As if they are, as if they give anything we use to quench the fire, as if it is their job to do so, as if they have been contracted by the government, as if they are under a federal payroll, that they are firefighters. These are individuals that volunteer themselves, risk their life to see if they can safeguard the life of those that are in the village. Millions of people that are living in this village. And these people who are looking at them helplessly until the bridge was burned down. They took any effort. They did not call any firefighter. They did not help the people to see if they can put off the fire. No, they allowed the fire to burn completely. And as the people are now struggling to see if they're out, they tell them, since you guys cannot put the fire out, you guys should leave the place. Why do you want them to?
You know, people.
Do you see the tone? Leave the place. Leave the place. Leave the place. These are people that are trying on their own. This is their village. They are trying on their own to see own betterment. That is a federal government terrorist that are pretending to be the life and the property of these same people you're talking came and meet them in a place that they are in a very serious problem. Serious problem under the attack of the people that you sent. Because if you say you did not send them, you will fight for this fire to be quenched. You will do everything to make sure that this fire is quenched. You will call on firefighters. There must be effort coming from you. With what you there's zero effort you made to quench. The only thing you came there to do is to confirm that this bridge has been burnt down. And you made a call to the person that sent you and said, the bridge is confirmed down. Nobody can cross again. And that is the only job you come to do. And you came there, you meet people that are trying to quench the fire and you to leave the place since they cannot quench fire. Did you understand anything now? These are the same people that are trying to smoke.
Leave the place. Leave the place. It has burned down. Leave the place. Okay. Come outside.
Leave the place. Leave the place. Come outside. You know, frequentia have been burnt down outside. No. Not that we have tried everything to fire. These are the job of those that are fighting to protect their national guard. These are that we improvise and they can put fire. But they are no effort whatsoever to do anything. They are just watching it. The job is done and we are good to go. Look, so that you know that those are soldiers talking about it. So that you know that these are not.
Let's go.
Let's go. The job is done now. Let's go. The job is done.
Let's go. Let's go.
The job is done. The job is done. Do you see him?
Oh, leave the place. Leave the place. You know, people leave the place. It has been burned down. Leave the place. Okay. Come outside.
show you their vehicle for you to know that this is not ordinary people. These are Nigerian soldiers. Are you seeing their vehicle? But all with this, their vehicle and everything that they came here with, they just come here to supervise of this bridge. This is their vehicle for you to know that these are Nigerian terrorists. But they could do anything in their brain. They don't have anything they can do to quench that fire. It gets to that extent. And these are the same people that are gallivanting on how they are going to smoke out how they have been doing it before. How many people have they smoked out before? The people that perpetrated this are able to smoke them out. The answer is no. Now, let's go to the video I wanted to analyze. Remember, I said why I bring this thing for you is for you to know the reason why the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing what they are doing today. So after having listened to that video, I want you to listen to this Ifulefu. I want you to listen to him. After having listened to the CDS, the Chief of Defense Staff, all the things that he said that he never do, and what the terrorists in the army uniform did and the inaction, their body language on that burning bridge. Listen to this, because it's because of this video I played. I take that time to that video for you to know when Mazi Simon Ekpa made the comments that he made. Speak the way he speaks, for you to know the angle and where he's coming from. That is not speaking as a man that doesn't know what he's doing, but speak as a man that is well grounded in what he's doing. But these Umokoko that are here and many others that are warming up to join them, and those that are still hiding under the mama rapper, they must have to learn a lesson.
On Facebook. Now,
when I tell that these people are the ones that their business is, those men that Mazi Nnamdi is using. Sorry, so tired. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is using. Those men that are working assiduously for Biafra restoration, that are working in truth and in spirit, they will dig out their information and they will send it to the terrorists. They will send it to the terrorists in Nigeria. I think this is not the one that I want to show you. The other one will be discussing it afterwards. Where is it? Is it this one? Is it this one? Let's hold on.
Now, listen to this. I want you.
Remember, this man is so angry. There are people that are supporting the Biafra Liberation Army, supporting the Biafra Republic government in exile, supporting Simon Ekpa on the good work that he's doing for the Biafrans in homeland that have kept us safe. But he's not angry that you just saw earlier on. He's not angry over the people that are aiding and abetting terrorism in our land. He's not angry over those people that are going to burn down businesses, burn down bridges, burn down homes. I'll still bring out another video for you When this idiot has finished speaking, there's another video I'll bring for you. Before I will play what our Prime Minister said. Listen.
Of somebody you are giving money. Now, listen to this. I want you to listen. I don't want you to be giving him money. Listen.
To pay attention, in as much as I will say, I think I even have the video here. I will tell you what our Prime Minister said on that video. That he said that this is the reason he don't want you to be giving the Biafra Republic government in giving money to Biafrans to be safe, to be defended, to be giving money to support the Biafran Liberation Army, to be doing the good job that they are doing in keeping our people safe from the hand of the terrorists. Remember that the terrorists that burned down the bridge that leads to some people's village, because that thing is happening in Benue State, is not in Biafra land. It is happening in Benue State. And as a place, I think in Enugu, somewhere near Nsukka side, that these terrorists wanted to come and invade, and the women there were protesting. I'll bring that video maybe on the program we'll be doing this afternoon or in the evening. I'll bring up that video for you and analyze it with what this idiot also said. In this same video, I cut this video into two. I want to play for you one of it, and this evening or this afternoon as the time permits. The network permits. I get him here. And the reason, his own reason, why he said you shouldn't give Simon Ekpa money to fight for you as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. Listen to this idiot.
Hold on. You will listen. Now, listen to this.
Prime Minister said, I will make sure we digitalize and we chase away every terrorist in police and army uniform in our land. Let me rephrase. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Israel said in his statement that this Nwokoko that must learn a lesson. This guy must learn a lesson. These good for nothing people that must learn a lesson, that is playing the video and the state of our Prime Minister in one of his State of the Nation broadcast. Our Prime Minister said that every terrorist in uniform, terrorist in police uniform, terrorists in army uniform, terrorists in custom, terrorists in navy, terrorists in air force, that is in the land of Biafra and wreaking havoc. That he will make sure that all my chest out of Biafra land. These terrorists you see that burnt down this bridge that I showed you, these are the same Mazi Simon Ekpa said he would chase out from our land. These same terrorists that the CDS is crying that they have killed his men, or 16 of them, but I know there are more than 16, that he's gallivanting and bragging that he will bring them to smoke them out. Those people, Simon Ekpa don't want any Biafrans. He said he will chase away all these people so that there will be nobody that will die, let alone being killed, let alone going to be buried where he will now be saying that his dog is now going to smoke them out. He believed that prevention is better than cure. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, believes in prevention. The state-sponsored government believes in cure. Prevention is better than cure. And there are some deadly diseases that when you contaminate, it's better you prevent yourself from contacting them. Because once you contact them, it's going to be disastrous. You might never have a cure. That is the type of deadly disease that Nigeria have contacted, a disease that has no cure. Terrorism is a disease that has no cure. When you're not fighting it, And this is the disease that the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, through our prime minister, don't want to see. He don't want it to be affected. He don't want anybody to get affected by this disease. And that is what is preventing. But these ones want us to be ravaged by that disease. And he's saying that for him fighting the terrorists and chasing them out of our land, that is the reason why he don't want you to give him support. Can you now understand why the people in the United States refuse to give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu $1 he asked for? Those in the United States. Do you understand why they refuse to give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu $1? Because they want all of you to be run over. Those that are with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu at that time, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu went to America 2015 to speak to the World Igbo Congress, some personnels in Biafra that are shouting that are telling you how Biafra is going to be is the only salvation or only hope that you have. We call the World Igbo Congress chairman and tell the World Igbo Congress chairman, don't listen to that man. We are with you people. Whatever you guys are bringing on the table, we are here. I anonime na arokia. Just gan nihu name ifun neme. $1 Sometimes you begin to ask, some of the accusations that was leveled against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's a fraudster, he's this one, he's eating people's money, he's doing this, he's doing that. Which are the people propagating and engineering it? Those people, those unseen hands that you didn't even believe that they are part and parcel of what is happening. They are the people inside. The envy and jealousy they have for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and their love for the contraption Nigeria, where they come back from America and they will hide, they give them police, they give them army to be guiding them. They will become a personality because they travel to Yankee and come back. They become a personality. These are the things that make them swear an oath that they will never allow Biafra, where people will be, where you will be respected, where your dignity, where you will have honor and dignity, where you will be respected, where you will not even know that this person is a rich man, this one is poor, this one is this one, because you will be living a normal life. Where a rich man will have a light in his house, and it will not be as a result because he have more money than you that is able to buy for or AGO gas and put in his or because he has more money to put on a solar panel. No, but because there's light, there's power, steady power in the country, in the nation. They don't want it. The only thing they want is this one that said they have a political. So whenever you fight him the way you fight Nigerian agent. Listen to what I have to say and why he don't want it. All these people that go to Delta State and the only thing they see to kill young men because of their criminality in land. And this has been happening on a bed. Happened in Aba High School, happened in Yemen, happened in so many places, and our people were mowed down by this terrorist government now. And another government does not sit inside another government. The United States as they are and the Israel as they are cannot see the Hamas police and their army gallivanting in their own state, in their own country, with arms and ammunition and killing their citizens, just like they did in October 7. And they keep quiet. No, fight back. They'll fight back. They will defend their defenseless citizens. They will try to convince their citizens that they are safe in what Israel is doing. Proving to the people, government of Biafra in is every Biafra land safe? By this year, December 2nd, 2024, when Biafra is declared, you will see the liberation movement will kickstart with full force. That is what the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government has said. Ones that have ambition of becoming a, don't say they don't want you to see any light, want it at all. The only thing they wanted is to be sure that the annihilation of our people continued unabated. So that they will always come to say, international community, do you see what the terrorists in uniform is doing? We cannot take this anymore. We cannot take this anymore. Simon Ekpa is preventing our people from lamentation. It's preventing our people from lamenting. But all of you, your end have happened 3 years ago. Your end happened 3 years ago.
Now, our forces.
Do you know that baffles them? They tried everything to stop the visitation of our prime minister to Belgium. He's mentioning their names are in Biafra in the heart. For our people is they are groaning because of the suffering and the danger that our people are in. And they are bringing out their hard-earned money. Do you know what it means for somebody to work abroad and give you money? If somebody abroad works and give you money, appreciate it. It's not easy out there. It's not easy. You will be doing menial jobs. You'll be doing all kinds of jobs that you don't want to even do. They give it to you when you are in the contraption in Biafra land. You will not do it, but you will do it here to survive. You will put your head in so many places just to survive. You will even if there's a job of mortuary attendance, you cannot do it in homeland, but you will do it here just to survive, to be able to pay your and still have something to show that you travel abroad. But from all this suffering and everything that people are doing just to survive there, they will still squeeze something to put in the liberation of those that are dying in homeland. Some of them are living comfortable. Like Simon is living comfortable. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is living comfortable. And many other people that are professors that are working in this thing, that are in this struggle. Learned men and women. Different professions. Not people that say that they're not doing anything. They don't have any field they are working. These ones are working in their country, in their home countries, and they are championing this cause. This is what that triggered this, because everything that they did, or they did, that those people, they shouldn't listen to Simon Ekpa, they shouldn't listen to Biafra Republic government to give them this. Those people come at the morning, people wake up and say, oh, the prime minister is coming. Some know that the prime minister is coming, but when they contact the prime minister is coming to Belgium, oh, I will be there. And they all come and they challenge the prime minister. The prime minister over of what people did. And I want to say kudos to those in Belgium. May Elohim continue to bless and replenish your and everything that you are putting in this Biafra liberation. May Elohim in 100-folds. Amen. Listen.
Justina Casino,
who is not dealing with now, who is devoting his.
How is calling them as if they are his servant. This is the arrogant people. How is calling people? You are not the one that did the passport for them. You're not the one that sent them abroad. Even if you're not the one that sent them abroad, you're not the one that is making their money for them. They are making their money, live and pay their bills, everything. You that the IPOB has been paying, our leader was paying you. Our leader, you guys forced him to the extent that he said, okay, begin them, since I know that it's all hungry men and women that are around here, be paying the money. And many of you are placed on that salary. Even people that were in the contraption that was in the zoo then, that are contributing monthly basis for 500 naira, some are paying, some are even giving more. The send all those money to you people. We use it. Sorry about that. It's the usual that happened. So sorry about that. So, my brother, if you are anywhere
His power
outside, keep on supporting what the Prime Minister is doing. That is the only way forward. These ones, the only job that they have done is to make sure that you are being overtaken by terrorists. But the Prime Minister ended their criminality in the struggle. And they're no longer in the struggle. But the business that they are in is to make sure that anything that you're doing to make sure that our people are savaged, that they fought it. But the more they fight it, the more they announce the Biafrans. The more they fight the Prime Minister, the more they announce him. This one is calling on people that are living in their about. Oh, you are the government in somebody is here. But we have to do a video where calling the names of Biafrans and telling the terrorists, Musa, to take note of these people that is mentioning their name. Telling the terrorists that the Biafra Republic government in Israel is fighting to take note of Biafrans that they will go after and bring to book. And you know how the terrorists have been killing our people in the name of stopping Biafra liberation. And the people that said they were fighting alongside with you, that they were fighting alongside with Mazen Namikano, are in the business of pointing our people out for them to be killed. Let me play for you the conclusion, the voice of that is what that out. Listen, the man.
Power and time to something else, know that they are not genuine. And we are going to chase all of them away from IPOB. They want.
That's a promise that was fulfilled. Anyone that is devoting his time for another thing that is not for the fight for Biafra, any person that is devoting a time that is not fighting Nigeria, that person is not genuine. And these ones are the criminals. These are the Afonjas in our land. These are the Omyomus, the criminals we have. And our Prime Minister said they will be chased away from it. And he chased them out of IPOB. Chased them. He gave them a chance of their life. Now one of them came confessing and said, only one man, and everything that they out and dance and drink, that nothing affects him, because Elohim was our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa.
To leave. I told them, Aburamu, go and tell them I am not those people they push away from IPOB.
They are learning the
about their last bus stop.
Yes.
Eh? And
yes. They are learning their lesson.
About their last bus stop na this struggle.
Yes, sir.
Me go end you.
Anybody not genuine, do you see why they are fighting Simon Ekpa? Anyone that is not genuine, Simon Ekpa have ended them. And those that are still hiding under Biafra, they will be smoked in doing it. And the spirit will smoke you out. Once you're not genuinely fighting, once you're in the back of your mind, you have something in your skeleton in your cupboard, and you are saying another thing with your mouth. You don't want it Biafra to come, but with your lips, you are rendering lip service. But heart, you are praying that Biafra should not come. You're walking that Biafra will not come. The Biafra spirit will set out today in noon, so that people can, it's almost 2 hours now, so that people can listen and digest what you have said. In the afternoon or evening today, if time permits, we will come back and we'll do justice one. Let me flash it here before we go. We'll do justice to this one. We'll do justice to this. Let me show you. We'll do justice to this. We'll do justice to this when we come.
On Facebook.
This is to when we come back. This is where he was sending the details of our people, a picture, and the word. This is what gets them mad. This is our minister when he traveled to Belgium. When he hosted, Belgium hosted him on Zoom meeting, where funds were raised. Belgian people, all of them came out. Men and women of dignity came out to support their liberation. These ones get offended. I'll be analyzing this video afterwards, maybe today or tomorrow. Anytime you do the things that you don't know and the ones that you already know. For those that are still not trading this path, to think twice before they get themselves involved in something that they may never come out from. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you, men and women of goodwill, those that are always here. And Ife dị iche. Biafrans wụ ife dị iche. Maazị Simon Ekpa wụ ife dị iche. Ọwụ na Simon Ekpa dị iche na nda. Ife a na-emebigo. Thank you so much for coming. My sister Margaret. Margaret, you're welcome. I salute you again. Salute you again, Margaret, for always being there. I salute you, Chinanya. I greet you. All these people are wonderful people. These are the people. They're always here to support and there to support what the Biafrans are doing. May Elohim continue to bless you. And those that cannot even send the message, those that are here, do well to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. That whenever we come up live, you'll be notified. May Elohim bless and sanctify you. May Elohim make the light of his countenance to shine upon you today. May he be gracious to you and be kind to you and shepherd you like the sheep. May he be your shepherd today and lead you beside the still waters. May he lead you on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. May he lead you that whenever, even if you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that you will fear no evil, for he is you, his rod and his staff. May that comfort you. May he prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. May he anoint your head with oil and your cup overflows. May goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Biafrans. May Elohim bless you and keep you. Have your eyes on the ball. Don't allow anything distract you. Our goal is Biafra, and Biafra we will get. Thank you so much, and God bless you. See you on our next program. Stay tuned.